Welcome to another episode of The Collectors. Today we will be venturing into the world of the strange, the unusual, the land of oddities, the things that nightmares are made of. Coming up in this episode of The Collectors. Blah.
Oddities. That is what we are doing today. We're talking about oddities, and not my friend right here. We're talking about actually the stuff in his home. We are here with Owen, or as I like to call him, Nix. And we're talking to him about his great collection of odd stuff. Tell us all about it, my friend. Wait. What's better? What's cooler? Addams Family or Munsters? Let's find out who I'm really talking to here.
I like the Addams Family. I like the camp of the Munsters, but I'm more into the Addams Family.
The Addams Family was more clever.
Mm-hmm.
The writing was better, but
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. When Herman got hit in the head with that golf ball, I mean, it's Herman Munster golfing with Eddie. That's
Absolutely.
just, it doesn't get any better than that, does it?
And Grandpa driving the Dragula.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's
Grandpa was money. I mean, you show Grandpa's face, that's ratings.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what that is.
Al Lewis.
Oh,
Perfect.
man. And what about Marilyn? She was the only normal one in the family. Or was she?
I believe she was a freak.
I think she was a freak of nature, but she was a hot little freak. I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as a collector, now you collect, it doesn't look like you have one certain theme here. It looks like you got a bunch of different stuff. How do you determine where does it start and end with the collecting for you?
Well, usually when I'm collecting, anything that tickles my fancy, anything that's kind of off-ball, off-the-wall, oddball, something that I may like. You know, I collect a lot of things. I collect skulls and bones, but I also collect a lot of circus things, sideshow pieces, oddities. I also collect medical instruments, and along with that also goes with like the mortuary field. I have an embalming machine, which you saw out there.
Cool.
And
I thought that was one of those food processors, the chopper things. The
it's
super
great
ones.
for martinis.
Oh man, if you could have a party, put some lights in it, do a martini thing, that's cool.
It'll be the death of the party.
Hey, come on! People be like, man, I just got embalmed over there, and maybe you did.
Yes, you did get embalmed.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, remember that we got to come over here for the margarita embalming party, and we might live to tell about it. You can sell T-shirts for that too. I got embalmed, and there's a million things you could do.
I'll get the tiki bar ready.
Tiki bar. That's great. What's also cool, I noticed about your place, okay, is you collect stuff. That's what you're into, collecting stuff. But it's neat. It's organized, and it's not all over the place. Like, you ever watch that show, Hoarders?
Mm-hmm. I've seen that.
And the funny thing about Hoarders, okay, I've been DVRing it, and I couldn't DVR anymore because I had too many episodes of Hoarders.
You had hoarded hoarders.
So I'm hoarding Hoarders. I'm like, I got to clean up or something. No, but you don't go crazy with it. It's just really cool stuff,
Well, when I collect things, I don't just have to collect everything. I'm choosy with it.
Right.
If there's something that I like more than something else, I'll go for the better quality.
Now, do you ever do that thing like, I got a buddy that's a collector, but whenever he takes something new in, he gives something away, or trades, or so it doesn't stack up like that, because it can. You can go. I mean, like once again, you look around, you got a trunk full of bones, and now you got to go to the craft store, or
right,
avoid the cops. So
I've done that before, where if I have too much of one particular item, I'll use more of that in an art piece, or I'll give it to somebody that may appreciate it.
That's the cool thing for me. It feels good. It's like giving away a kid or something. Like, but when you give something away and you just go, just take it, take it. That's a liberating feeling,
And I absolutely enjoy it when people come over and they look at my collection and they enjoy what I do, because for me it's not just collecting everything, it's also sharing and teaching and showing off things that people might not see every day, that might not even know exist. I really enjoyed showing you around my place today.
It was cool, and you're also showing people what can be with, because half of collectors and collecting is art. They're not collecting it because it's not a piece of art. To them, it's their art. It's their type of stuff. And that's, somebody could walk around here. Like, I mean, I'm walking around here right now, okay? I'd never think in the world to collect this kind of stuff, And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's well done. It's well put out. It's kick-ass.
Charles Baudelaire said one time, the horrific is always beautiful. And I've got a lot of horrific and beautiful things.
Wow. Was he divorced? Because I don't know if I all the way agree with that, really. Because some things that are horrific cost you about $6.50 a month. Talk about a trunk full of stuff. Okay. You go to some of the art shows and all that kind of stuff. And how much stuff there do you sell, or do you just display it?
I display it and sell a few pieces here and there, but primarily people want to come out and see what I've done. What new things I've created. They'll buy T-shirts or art prints, that sort of thing. A lot of times they feel like my artwork's going to be so expensive that they couldn't afford it, but I'm the kind of guy that wants my artwork out there, wants people to purchase it, to have it in their homes, to enjoy it just as much as I do.
Kind of like Henry Ford wanted to make a car available to everybody.
That's right, and you could have any color you wanted as long as it was black.
That's right. Well, that's good. And I'm sure you sell a lot of black T-shirts, right?
That's all I've got is black T-shirts.
That's what I was saying. You can't have hot pink or day-glow orange or anything like that, or just white or blue. You got to have black.
Because the tough guys wear black.
Damn right they do. So, now on your shirts, do you do the artwork for the shirts?
I did do the designs for the shirts that I have out right now. I do have in the works another design done by a good friend of mine, Jeff Gaither.
That's who we're going to next.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is apparently the king of a lot of...
I tell you, when you go see him, tell him I said hi, and that I got a bone to pick with him.
You got a bone to pick with him. There you go. The collectors will return after these messages.